Howdy, Flosstube. It is Sunday, October 1st, 2017, and I am Dina coming to you from Cartersville, Georgia, a little bit north of Atlanta with a very long overdue video. I think my last video was in June, and since then I found a stray cat, adopted it, traveled to DC, traveled to Houston, went through some summer trainings, taking an endorsement class for my teaching certificate, and then started back. Teachers started back July 24th, so it wasn't much of a summer, but we get lots of breaks during the year, which are very appreciated. So I am on the tail end of our fall break. Traveled down to Houston to see my parents, my son, and my granddaughter. My parents are dealing with the after effects of Hurricane Harvey that came through, flooded their house that they'd lived in for 30 years without an issue. So they are currently living in a hotel, and the reconstruction of the house has begun. So I went down there to give my opinion, help them pick out new granite, new cabinets, new floors, new paint colors. So they'll probably have maybe a couple of months still living in a hotel before they can go back. But they're in good spirits. They had flood insurance, so they planned ahead. So they were very lucky. It's an inconvenience, but they will have a brand new house because everything in the house pretty much was lost. So yeah. So anyway, so I haven't done a whole lot of stitching this summer. I did more knitting, more sewing, but something about the fall weather always puts me back in the mood to do some stitching. So let me show you what I've been up to. I have one fully finished object, and that is, I think it's called Gingerbread House by Mill Hill. So just a sweet little stitch. I really enjoyed doing these kits. These are the perfect travel kits because you don't have to have hoops or stands. I can just hold the perforated paper, and so it's quick and easy to travel with. And I love this frame. I got the frame at Dixie Darlin in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it's by Hand Carved Mats and Framing, and it's the perfect size for the Mill Hill kits. And then they also there sell, I thought I had one here, sell the some mats. Here's one, and the mats are $3.99. And so I can easily change this out, for the seasons with, a spring one, whatever, just by popping this thing out. And so I will be back at Dixie Darlin in November. We've got a cross-stitch retreat. And so I might pick up another one of these frames because it was really cheap, fairly cheap, I thought. I think it was like $17 maybe for the frame, which I don't have a problem with that. If I've spent hours and hours and hours stitching something, and if I can frame it myself pretty nice and easy, to me that's worth it. So I might pick up one more of those and a few more of these. So that is my FFO. I have what I'm considering an FO. Now it is the Pumpkin Patch Farm by Victoria Sampler. Lovely pattern. And here's what I've done. And the reason I'm calling it an FO is because for some reason I started it like 4 inches from the top. I am not going to have enough room to stitch the whole thing on here. And so I think this is probably a good stopping point right there. I can just do a little pillow cushion for my dough bowl of that. And I think that will be fine. Maybe I'll stitch something along here. Happy fall, y'all, or something. But yeah, so I'm going to call that an FO. And The only other thing I've been actively working on is this, and it is called Hey There Pumpkin by Hands On Design. I'm not a huge Halloween person. I love fall, but I'm just not really, Halloween's not my thing. And so I really liked this. I loved that the pumpkins had little quilt blocks in the middle of them. And then also, pumpkin, that's a saying that I use all the time. I think this is it's either year 25 or 26 of teaching. I think it's 26th year of teaching. So 26 years of teaching, 150 kids a year. I can't remember their names. I can remember current year, and I can remember the kids that acted up. I'll never forget those names. But most kids, unfortunately, I don't remember their names. So when they come back to see me, and I'm at a loss, I'll say, oh my gosh, hey pumpkin, hey sunshine, hey cupcake, oh my, you've gotten so big. And so that's my thing. So when I saw this, hey there pumpkin, I thought, okay, that's me, totally me. So yeah, so I don't have much more left to do on this. And so when I finish this and I'm going to turn it into a cushion, then I'm going to do this at the same time. All right, so the rest of this nonsense is, I've got a plan. I think it's a good plan for me. So tomorrow is my 49th birthday. 50 in 1 year. 1 year, 1 day, I'll be 50. And so here's my goal. I want this stuff done. And so I'm giving myself 1 year and 1 day to get it done. If it's not done when I turn 50, tune back in because I'm giving the stuff away. Because it is causing extreme guilt, anxiety that it's not done. I need to go back to being a one project at a time stitcher. I'm happier that way. But yeah, I stitch, I quilt, I knit, a little bit of crochet here and there. I do paper crafts. And so I've got all sorts of stuff going on. Multi-crafter. And I just need to whittle some of this stuff down. So let me show you what I've got that I am going to get finished within a year or it's gone. All right, this one for sure I'm going to finish. I love this. This is going to be my top priority, I think. So this one is The 12 Days of Christmas by Stoney Creek. I searched for a long time for a 12 Days of Christmas sampler that I really liked. And I love this one. Absolutely love it. And so, yeah, this is going to be my focus. I'm going to crank through this. I might do 1 square a month for the next year. And then pick a time to do that insert in the middle. Maybe I'll do that at the retreat in November. Because I'll be up there in the Smoky Mountains. This is sort of mountainy looking. It's Christmas. That might be the plan. So for sure, this will be done. Love it too much. All right. Next one to finish. Brooke's books, Alice in Wonderland. I've got these two done. I've got some of that bottom done. And so I just have the White Rabbit and the Queen of Hearts to do. Now, these do take a little bit of time to do. I think I've probably about a month for each of these. And they're so adorable when they're finished. So, yeah, I'll probably finish this. All right. Next up, Quaker Diamonds. Another one. I love, love, love Quaker Diamonds. In one of my project bags. If you haven't watched that video, I do get a lot of thanks and appreciation for the video on how to make these project bags. I love them. I've even made some small ones for my knitting notions. I just changed up the dimensions for that. So anyway, Quaker Diamonds. think I did some on this summer, and I stopped mid-needle, and the needle's still sticking right there in the middle of it. And every time I see one of these completed, they're absolutely gorgeous. So, so yeah, this will get finished. Got this Mirabilia, and somewhere I've got the list of what it is. It is, probably upside down, Lady of the Mist. And so this was my stitch mania when I got up an hour early every morning to do 30 minutes on the treadmill and 30 minutes on this. And I did enjoy doing this. And then just put it away and haven't touched it since. I need to get back on the treadmill. So maybe my mania needs to start up again so that I can focus on this. This one, you can probably come back in a year. This is not going to get done. This is my nemesis, whatever that, I don't even know what it is called. Little House Needleworks Christmas, I don't know. This is my second time to try it. I think it's the colors, they bore me. Maybe if I'd get past, get a little bit more into it. Maybe I'll just do 3 across and call it done. I don't know. Yeah, in a year you can come back to the website here, because this probably will be a giveaway. Get the patterns, you get all this. Done with that. Okay, this one, another mid-needle. I love it when I stop right in the middle of a stitch. So this is the Fabulous Women in History. I haven't touched it in a while and need to get back to that. I'm not enjoying it too much. I have that, what is it? FOMO, fear of missing out. Like, oh my gosh, I don't want to miss out on this. And then this is not really my style. I'm not into the cutesy stuff so much. But I do want to finish this up for my niece. I think she'll enjoy it. But it's going to take some willpower to work on this. I kept up for a while, and then once I realized that I'm not keeping up. And then this one, which I'm excited about, it's Lakeside Needlecrafts. I don't know what it's called. Christmas at Home. I think it's going to be really, really, really cute, because I think it's Doreen Jones, designs adorable stuff. And I haven't even gotten past the first clue, and I think they're on clue 4. So it's going to be a cute one. So it's a house and the different parts of the house. So there's that one. I'm never going to get all this stuff done. And then I'm allowing myself one new start. I figure every year on your birthday you should have an epic start. Something, start knitting a new sweater or cross stitch or oil painting, whatever you do. And so I think my epic start, I know it is. It's going to be Map of Hawk Run Hollow. That's what I want to do. We've got a Hawk Run Hollow group here in the Atlanta area where they get together once a month and everyone's working on Hawk Run Hollow. And every single Hawk Run Hollow pattern is represented there in the group. Someone's stitching at least one person stitching each of those patterns. And so I think that'll be a fun group to join up. And I'm just so blessed to be here in Georgia, where we've got a great network of cross stitchers. Last weekend I went to Bullock Hall in Roswell, Georgia. Bullock Hall was where Teddy Roosevelt's mother lived as a child, and so it's been restored. And so it's a historic house. I think it's part of the Smithsonian Institution. But one of the cross-stitch guilds had 125-ish samplers on display, and so I got to go through and see those. And so that was really nice and inspiring to see some of that work. So I'll start this tomorrow. I at least want to get a stitch in. I think I'm going to do the hawk first because I think he's going to be a beast to do. And then just slowly pick away at the rest of it. So yeah, so there's the plans. I've got a year to get this stuff done. Because I'd like to start 50 with a clean slate. Whatever I want to do, no guilt. So yeah, so that's it. Life in a nutshell. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for cheering me on. And like I said, come back a year from now because you could probably win this. Probably nothing else will have been done on it. So, all right, take care. Happy stitching. Bye.